So what could we do to check to see if we're correct?
Count from 7 and 10. Count from 2.
Right now what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at the number of dots. You're gonna think about how many dots do I see and how do I see them? All right. How many dots do you see and how do you see them? I use open-ended questions as often as possible as a strategy for my English language learners and for all students because it's a way for them to do more of the talking. So Nayeli, today, can you tell us how many dots did you see?
I see 3.
Can you say more?
I see 3. Because I see 3 and 7.
It's really easy for a teacher to just take over and to scaffold it the entire way. It's a little bit harder to sit back and to ask one question that could have many different answers. And that's actually what gets students to be able to engage in that dialogue. They'll be able to answer in many different ways rather than just me asking them a yes or no answer. Nice. Is there anything else that you could do to show your strategy here?
Question.
Oh, awesome. So, Diana, could you say more about what you just drew on your poster? Can you say that one more time?
I see 9 and 2.
So she sees 9 and 2. Show silent signals if you agree or disagree. And Sophiana, could you say more? I'll use the prompt, say more, just to get them to say, again, a little bit more, to be able to use the word because, to explain. And if they get stuck, that's where other students in the class can now participate, right? And to be able to build and to add on. So it's okay if that one kid isn't actually able to articulate it, because we're going to keep practicing throughout the year. So you can say, I respectfully disagree.
Respectfully disagree. 9 plus 2 plus 11.
For open-ended questions, usually the best practice that I found is to write them out and have them posted, even if it's just in the back of the classroom, because then you can always refer to those questions. And the more that you practice asking them, the better you'll get and the more natural they'll become. So Esperanza, could you say more? Could you say more about how much was here in this group?
8.
So what could you write here with this circle? Okay. With open-ended questions, it's a way to kind of place trust in your students answering the questions. It gets you away from doing all the talking or giving them the answer. It gets them to build more competence in that area. It holds them to a higher expectation. So the first partner was what, everyone? 8. And the second partnership was? 2. So we had 8 and? Which equaled how many altogether? All right, let's give 2 snaps to Esperanza.